12 years, 4,380 days, 105,120 hours, 6,307,200 minutes, or 378,432,000 seconds. I was fortunate enough to be able to spend that much time with my yellow lab, Kaya. She was not only my dog, she was my best friend and the closest thing I will ever have to a sister. Today I'm honoring Kaya because she was so wonderful. 3 examples that demonstrate how wonderful she was are her comedic personality, the way she could always cheer me up, and the unconditional love that she gave to my family. I still remember the day that we brought Kaya home. We had just gotten back from Disneyland and I was adamant that I wanted a puppy as soon as we got back. We found the only place open on the weekend and drove from Battleground to Gresham. She was the cutest puppy I had ever seen. With a chubby belly and sweet face, she looked so innocent and peaceful while she slept. I thought that there was no way that she could be a hyper puppy. Boy, was I wrong. Turns out that her chubby belly was full of worms, and once we got those cleaned out, it was game on. Kaya and I were inseparable. I played with her constantly and always told her how much I loved her. From this picture, you can see that we even took naps together. Kaya was such a character. When she was really little, I found out that she loved strawberries. My neighbor, Julie, had a garden, and I used to take Kaya over to her house to visit. One day we were out in the garden, and Kaya found the strawberry patch. She started pulling strawberries off of the bush and eating them. It didn't matter whether they were green or red, she loved them all the same. As she got older, her love of food did not diminish. She would bark at you if she wanted to eat what you were eating, and if you didn't give her something right away, she would look at you with her sad eyes until you felt guilty and had to give her something. Let me tell you, she had a system, and it worked every time. However, for the past few years, belly rubs were her absolute favorite. If she started barking and I went over to try to help her up, she would automatically roll over and want a belly rub instead. It puts a smile on my face just thinking about it. Oh, those belly rubs, how she loved them. If she was really enjoying it, she would lay on her back with all 4 paws in the air and stick her tongue out of her mouth. Kaya could cheer anyone up, especially me. If I was sick, she automatically knew and would come over and lay her head next to mine. If I had a bad day, the first thing I would do is come home and spend some time with her. I would give her a belly rub and pet her, and all of my worries would disappear. One thing about dogs is they are always there for you. Kaya loved me and my family unconditionally. She was always happy to see everyone who came home, and the thumping of her tail would always put a smile on my face. She felt everything that I felt. She knew when something was wrong, when I felt sick, sad, or happy, and she would stay by my side. March 9th, 2015 was the hardest day of my life. I lost my companion that day. I still remember the shock that I felt when I got the phone call about Kaya. I never dreamed that when I left for work and told her I loved her, that would be the last conversation I ever had with my dog. Although she went fast, that does not make it any easier. I knew that she had not felt good for the past year, and we made her feel as comfortable and loved as possible, but I still thought that Kaya and I had so much more time left. I cried and then bawled until my eyes were so dry that I could not cry anymore. Just to show you how amazing Kaya was, she never truly let us know how sick she really was until after she died. She loved us so much that she did not want us to worry about her. You never know how hard it is to lose someone that you saw 24 hours a day until you actually experience it yourself. People say that time heals all wounds. It is true that with time, Kaya's passing gets a little easier to deal with, but what will never go away are the things that I miss about her. Every day for the rest of my life, I will continue to miss her personality, the softness of her ears, her sad-eyed look when she wanted food or a belly rub, and the way she could always make me feel better, as well as the unconditional love that she gave. With 4 baskets full of toys and infinite love for almost 13 years, I believe Kaya was the most spoiled dog on the planet, and she deserved it. She was my pride and joy. We gave her an amazing life, and I will miss her every single moment of every day for the rest of my own life. I am so proud of her. Although Kaya's ashes now remain in this urn, she will continue to live forever in my heart.